I'm halfway through my third Project 333 Minimalism Wardrobe Challenge, and here's the good, the tough, and the unexpected of the past 6 weeks. Hi, I'm Shauna, if we haven't met yet, and if we have, welcome back to my channel. As I said, I'm halfway through my current minimalist wardrobe challenge called Project 333. If you haven't heard of that, it is a minimalist fashion challenge created by Courtney Carver, where you are invited to join her as you just use 33 items from your closet for 3 months. Here's a quick recap of the rules. So first off, it lasts for 3 months. Typically it goes January through March, April through June, July through September, and October through December. But don't worry, you can start anytime, whether it's the beginning of the month, end of a month, different time of year, as long as it's 3 months. It's 33 items, including clothing, jewelry, accessories, shoes, outerwear, but there are some exceptions. So before you start panicking, it's really not that bad. Like, for example, wedding ring does not count as an item. I don't count my outerwear because I don't wear it for fashion. I just wear it for function, and like gym clothes don't count as long as you only wear them to the gym or just to work out and you're not wearing them to run to the store. So to do the challenge, you go through your entire wardrobe and you choose your 33 items, and then with the leftovers, you either donate them or box them up, put them in a closet somewhere, and then reevaluate if you're keeping those items again when the challenge is done 3 months later. This is my third time doing the challenge, and by far it was the hardest one to set up. I think the reason for that is because I've been much more mindful about the clothing that I am bringing into my home, but when it's hard for me to like choose clothes, or clothes are getting buried, or it's hard to put clothing away, I knew that I had too much. And I've tried decluttering recently and it hasn't gone very well, so decided to bring this challenge back, and I think that's why it was so hard. Now, 33 items is a suggestion. I do challenge myself to stay within that 33 items, but if you have like 100 pieces of clothing, try to get down to like 40 or 50. It doesn't have to be 33, but as I work from home, like I don't go to an office or anything, I thought I can challenge myself just to do the 33 items again. Now, with that being said, I did go through my clothes the last week of September. I narrowed it down to my 33 items. And then as I was preparing to do the video for my YouTube channel, I reread the rules and realized that every single time I've done this challenge or talked about it, I have gotten the rules wrong. If you wear like loungewear or clothes that like are comfy for you at home, but you don't wear in public, they don't count towards your 33 items. I have 2 like the comfy cozy like onesie pajama zip up with hood things. I have 2 of them. I love them. I have been counting them in every single challenge and they don't count. So I struggled to get down to 33 items, and actually I've been at 31. So rather than going back through the box of clothes that I had already packed up, I decided to leave those 2 spaces because I would really like another pair of jeans. I only have 1. And then I would really like a pair of sneakers. Don't have sneakers. So having those, I thought, would be something that I would wear very often, especially like during the cooler months. So I decided to just stay at 31 items and then pick those up during the challenge at some point. My goals for this challenge was to have less clothes to manage, be able to get dressed every morning easier, wear some of my favorite things that tend to get buried in the back of the closet, and navigate the crazy temperature swings we have here in Western New York. A couple weeks ago, we woke up on Saturday at 28 degrees, and on Tuesday it was in the 80s. Like, trying to do that with 33 items, not for the faint of heart. So goal number 1, have less clothes to manage. It is so much easier to do laundry. Now, I don't mind doing laundry, but putting things away, like folding and putting away, it's not my favorite. It's one of my least favorite chores. However, when I do these challenges, all of the 33 pieces hang in my closet. So that's less folding that I have to do, because when I'm not doing the challenge, I'll put pants in the dresser, shorts in the dresser, my jewelry will get put in my like jewelry box, but during the challenge, everything hangs up in the closet. It's easy to find, easy to put away. It makes my life a lot easier. I've also been more conscious of how I'm treating my clothes while I do this challenge. So normally I don't care. But now when I'm cooking, I have been wearing my apron because I know I don't have backups. I don't want to get like stained or like holes or anything in that, so I'm being much more mindful. Now, to be fair, when I did the garage that first day, I did get oil on myself. It didn't ruin my clothes, but I did wear junk clothes the rest of the time. So just trying to be more mindful of keeping my things nice and clean and not like wanting to get them ruined has been something that I've been more proactive about. Getting dressed in the morning has been so much easier. Now, I guess technically it makes my nights easier because I do set my clothes out the night before, but because like 95% of the things in the closet match each other, and everything I know that is in there, I love to wear. It feels good when I wear it. Like, it makes less decisions for me, and as a busy mom and wife and business owner, the less decisions I can make in a day, the better. Goal number 3, navigate the temperature swings. Like I said a couple of weeks ago, we went from the upper 20s to the low 80s in just a couple days. That's hard any time of year, but when you really do like have not as many clothes to fall back on, that's challenging. I am glad that I did leave out 2 pairs of shorts because I did use them, and I've really been focusing on layering during the day because in the mornings it's cold, in the afternoons it's been warm. So I've been doing that a little bit more. Now that it's like starting to consistently be colder, I may struggle a little bit more, but I'm halfway through. I think I'd be able to finish, like even if it got really cold from here on out, I think I would be okay. And then goal number 4 is wearing my favorite clothes that tend to get buried easily, which I know doesn't make sense. If they're my favorites, how are they getting buried? When you have too many clothes, it's really easy to not be able to find everything. There was one shirt in particular that was getting buried and I would probably wear once a month. Here's how that's going now that I have less items in my wardrobe. I'm getting ready to head to bed, but something I thought about, I almost did not put this shirt in with my 33 items, but I'm actually reaching for it every single week. As soon as I see it's clean, I'm reaching for it. I knew that I loved it. It just got buried in my closet. So if there's clothes in your closet that you know you love, that you're not reaching for them, try doing a challenge like this, even if it's not 33 items, even if you just go down like 40 or 50, see if that'll help you, because it makes me so happy to be wearing this shirt every week. Now on to the struggles. I didn't anticipate shopping being difficult. At the beginning of the challenge, I went to Goodwill to look for some clothes that I could get like junky as I worked on sets for our musical at school, and I found what I was looking for, but I didn't anticipate the rest of it to be difficult. I'm sitting in the parking lot at Goodwill, and that shopping trip was a struggle. I went in looking for pants to wear for when I was doing sets because I have no junk pants. And I need pants that I can get dirty and paint on them and not worry about them. And then if possible, I wanted a pair of sneakers that were really comfortable on my feet that I wouldn't care if they got paint on them either. So got lucky. I got 3 pairs of pants and a pair of sneakers, but there were so many things that I really wanted. There was a gray cardigan that I'm like, oh, that's so pretty and so soft and snuggly and just perfect. And then there was a black cardigan, plain black cardigan. I'm like, oh, I like that one too. I don't have a black one. And then there were 2 pairs of boots. I actually took video clips of the boots. They were perfect and my size and would have been so good for the fall. And while I do have 2 items that I can fill in the gaps with in my wardrobe right now, because I'm at 31 out of my 33 items, I really would like another pair of jeans and a pair of good sneakers. I already have a gray cardigan. Do I really need a plain black cardigan? And those 2 pairs of boots would be so cute for the fall, but I would only wear them for the fall. So do I really want to buy things that are just going to sit around 3/4 of the year and taking up space? Not really. We're hard to pass up too, man, but it's just one of those things that this challenge is really stretching me to think about what I'm really bringing in for my wardrobe. People are looking at me. So it's hard, but it's good. Like, am I going to really regret not buying those? Probably not. I have things in my wardrobe that will work and that I love already. So I think I'm good. I think I did good. It was hard, but I think I did good. As I said in the clip, I really want to be more mindful about what I'm actually bringing in to my home. Part of keeping a clutter-free or like minimal clutter lifestyle is really managing what's coming into your home. And I did that by asking myself these questions. Can I wear this item for multiple seasons or at least half of the year? Does it match most of my wardrobe? Do I have something like this already? asking myself these questions really helped me not bring any of those items home, and I don't feel guilty about it now. In the moment, did I want them? Absolutely. But now that I've been home and have thought about it, I'm really glad that I did not make those purchases. I also have not had time to go shopping for jeans or sneakers yet. Maybe in a couple weeks when the musical is over, but right now I just do not have any time for that. Right now it's not a big deal, but I know especially for like January through March, because I am planning on doing this challenge again for another 3 months, it's going to be a bit more of a struggle when I know that the temperatures are going to be cold consistently, to not have that extra pair of pants or to have like the sneakers instead of just wearing like my Hey Dudes out. I would probably prefer to have sneakers. So that's something that I really do need to start be thinking about more as the challenge comes to a close. However, even though I'm at 31 items, I'm now technically at 32, or at least was at 32 for a little while. An item was added to my wardrobe, courtesy of my daughter. Item update. So I actually only have 31 items instead of 33 because my pajama onesie things don't count because I don't wear them out of the house. So I was hoping to get another pair of jeans and a pair of sneakers because I don't really have sneakers. But my daughter came home for Columbus Day weekend. She had gone shopping and bought me this super cute cardigan because she's like, it looks like a mom thing. It's a mom color, all of that. And I'm obsessed with it. So this is item number 32. I still have another item left. I haven't decided if I'm going to get the sneakers or the jeans yet, or just wait and see what other things fall in my lap, but she did good. Looking back over the past 6 weeks, if I could do it all over again, would there be any changes that I would have made? The answer is a very big yes. I really struggled narrowing down my dresses. I don't wear dresses often, but once in a while, especially on a warm day, I love wearing a dress. Even if I'm just staying at home, there's just something about it that makes me feel girly and I can just get stuff done. So I did save one dress. I saved my green dress, and while it is gorgeous and it has pockets and I love it, it doesn't really match anything in my wardrobe. I did keep it on the off chance that like there was like a warm Sunday, I could wear it to church with my brown sandals. But every warm Sunday that we've had, I've picked something else to wear instead, or it's been too cold in the morning to wear the dress. If I could do this all over again, I would have chosen my gray dress. I kind of anticipated that to be the situation when I made the change, when I picked it back during the challenge. The gray dress matches a lot more. It can be dressed up, it can be dressed down. It's very casual, but just throwing with like a nicer pair of shoes, or like I can elevate it a little bit. So instead of just plain casual, I can make it a little bit nicer. The amount of times that I've said I wish I had that gray dress instead of the green one is not super high, but it's also not very low either. Could I go into the closet, open up the box, rip the tape off of it, pull the gray dress out and put the green one in? Yes, I could. And part of this challenge is not to be suffering, which is why like Courtney says, hey, make this your own. If you can't get down to 33 items, get down to 40, 50, something that like really stretches you but doesn't cause you to suffer. Am I suffering without the gray dress? No, but I'm a rule follower. So to me, that gray dress does not exist right now. So have not worn the green dress, totally should have picked the gray dress. Now, there was a change that I did make. If you watched the video when I did this challenge 6 weeks ago, there was a t-shirt. That is my most favorite t-shirt. I wear it like as I wash my laundry on Mondays, I will be wearing that t-shirt Tuesday or Wednesday, like clockwork every single week. It just feels so good to wear it. However, the graphics on it, it's from a company that I am parting ways with. So when I wear it, I don't want to be promoting the company anymore. And it's one of those things, wearing it around the house, fine, but do I really need to keep it as one of my 33 items? I said no, so I put it in my donation pile. However, when I started thinking about working on sets, I remembered there are some days that the auditorium is freezing cold. I have plenty of long sleeve shirts and sweatshirts and hoodies and things for that. But on the off chance we're having hot days, which we've had lately, I need t-shirts. And I only had one t-shirt in my drawer to wear for painting sets. immediately I went and pulled that t-shirt and actually another one out of the donation pile and put them back into my drawer just to use for when I'm doing painting projects, house projects, painting sets, things like that. And I have not regretted it once. I had room in my drawer for it, so it's not like, I didn't need it. And because of the heat wave we've been having off and on recently, I'm so thankful that I did that. Apparently I film Project 333 updates in my van. This shirt I pulled out. It is my favorite shirt. It is so comfortable, but I don't want to wear this shirt anymore, like out in public. So it went into donations and it sat there for a couple days, and then I went, I can't do it. So I put it into my painting drawer for painting sets and things like that. That way I can wear it because it's so comfortable, and if it gets covered up in paint, that's okay. So I did that. I'm gonna go start painting some sets for our musical now. A question that I get all of the time is, do I have enough clothes to make it through the week, or am I doing laundry more than one day a week? I do my laundry on Mondays, and then I don't do it again until the following Monday unless there's an emergency. The short answer is yes, I have plenty of clothes. The only time that it got rough was when I was doing the Fall Declutter Challenge. Now, clutter means usually you can't keep an area clean, and when areas aren't clean, they are dusty. There's cobwebs. I was doing the shed and there's like leaves and grass and things like that. So normally, like if I would wear a pair of pants twice or maybe 3 times, I was only getting a day out of them. So even in those times, it was a little tricky, but I still was not doing laundry during the middle of the week. To be honest though, because I have been at school so much working on sets, I have been wearing a lot of my junk clothes a lot more, and I think that has really helped with being able to stretch out the items during those weeks where I was doing areas of my home that are really dusty that I didn't anticipate to have to change out of my clothes right away. Hello from the stage. I'm at school working on sets, and one of the shirts that I had in my junk drawer for working on sets or doing other messy projects put on this morning, and immediately it was absolutely not. Absolutely not. So I'm actually throwing it out because it's completely covered in paint. So I grabbed this shirt, which is actually one of my 32 items, but if it gets paint on it, it's fine because I really don't wear this shirt out in public, so it's fine. But if you're ever wearing clothes, you put clothes on in the morning and you're like, ooh, this does not feel good, get rid of it immediately. Don't let it take up space in your closet. I did end up getting a little paint on that shirt. So I am officially back down to 31 items, which means Black Friday sales are going on. If I find a pair of jeans and a pair of sneakers that I love, I can totally take advantage of any sale that comes my way and not feel like I can't enjoy one of those things right now if I wanted to. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this update. I'll come back in 6 weeks and go over how the entire challenge went, if anything changed, and we'll unbox my box after 3 months and see if there's anything I still want to keep, if there's anything that'll go in the rotation, or if I'll just go back in the box for another 3 months. Right now, I don't even remember anything other than my gray dress that's in that box, so it'll be interesting to see what's actually in there and what can easily go right into the donation box. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you later. Bye.